if it came out that RuPaul murdered somebody, how do you think that would affect the political zeitgeist
I think
or just the cultural zeitgeist?
I'm Juan.
I'm Nate.
I think that the impeachment process would go a little bit quicker.
If RuPaul himself murdered somebody,
100%.
do you think RuPaul killing somebody would impeach Trump?
100%.
Really?
Ask me why.
Why? None of y'all could see that he just shrugged his shoulders at me.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Why would that do anything? But
Dude,
yeah, no. Yes, go ahead.
Imagine like that would be like that if RuPaul was involved in like a triple homicide.
Did RuPaul kill them as a woman or as a man?
See, we'll never know because that's for the jury to decide.
The guy being killed was so confused.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
RuPaul?
like, wait, RuPaul? Yeah, he didn't know. He's like, are you?
It would be the same if you got killed by Tyler Perry. Medea.
It's just Medea.
You just get stabbed in the throat. You're like,
you better get your ass out this bed.
Medea, what are you doing here?
The dude.
Get your ass out. Dude, I don't think I've seen a Medea movie. No, I
Really?
definitely have.
I was about to say, you have not. You're not an American child if you haven't seen a Medea movie at least once.
Dude, I'm not
in a hotel.
Dude, Tyler Perry Studios opened up. Good for him.
Yeah.
It's a huge, huge studio.
Yeah. Didn't he open it like on a Confederate compound or something? On the grounds or something like that?
Some edgy thing like that. I don't know. Probably.
I feel
Because
like,
I think I saw him talking about it.
hot take, if RuPaul was involved in a triple homicide, even a double homicide, it would be bigger than the O.J. Simpson trial.
Oh, yeah, because he'd get away with it.
You think RuPaul would get away with murder?
Mm-hmm. Because he would just be really cool and like, oh, yes, at the trial. And everybody would be like,
He'd be like,
yeah, I
RuPaul
love
is
that
so
guy.
charismatic.
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, he can hurt a fly.
Do you think they'd get Cuba Gooding Jr. to play RuPaul in the TV show version?
Remind me who he is.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was in Snow Dogs.
What movie is that? What the heck? That didn't help at all. Who is Shia LaBeouf? Oh, he's just...
He was a dude in the Even Stevens movie.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
No,
What the hell? Boo to by Tyler Perry.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was in Jerry Maguire and a Boo to a Medea Halloween.
I never... Dude, if I...
Dude,
it made 48 million. It doubled its... Okay, whatever, Tyler Perry.
But
God bless you.
But I wanted to talk about how weird. Now that I brought up Cuba Gooding Jr., Cuba Gooding Jr. is a weird guy.
Yeah,
he's such a weird dude. I mean, I think that's
why?
what
I don't know who the hell he is, so you're gonna have to take the reins on this one.
I think that's what being in Snow Dogs does to you. But
yeah, because nobody knows what happens in Snow Dogs. Why is it called Snow Dogs?
Well, he's a big time dentist in Los Angeles, California. And something happens, and he has to go.
He looks so hurt in his Wikipedia photo. Oh my god!
Wait, when was that picture taken? 2012. Okay, that was after Snow Dogs.
So he's a dentist.
So he's a big time dentist in Los Angeles, and he has to leave and go to Alaska to win a snow dog race.
Oh, I remember this now.
And so he
just the snow dog race part.
Yeah,
is what it's kind of.
And so he gets a team of snow dogs.
Oh, I see where your joke came from. He portrayed O.J. Simpson.
Exactly.
He wins, right?
I don't want to spoil it for you.
Well, I'm not gonna watch Snow Dogs.
Well, I won't watch Snow
either
Dogs.
way.
But
his face looks semi-record. Like I've definitely seen him before. Whoa.
Sexual abuse that didn't surprise me.
Filmography.
But I watched a video of him last night on Twitter, and it was a video of like them in these people in a club, and this dude is just dancing, and all of a sudden you hear shouting, and you see Cuba Gooding Jr. get up on stage, take the mic, and he just yell at the top of his lungs, "Somebody suck that baby's dick!" Like 3 times. Yeah.
So he was on something probably.
Most likely, but I mean, after Snow Dogs,
after Snow Dogs, that's the peak.
That is the peak.
You can't go up from there. Where's the only other direction you can go?
Exactly.
You can plateau and do Snow Dogs 2, or go down and do anything else. He
really thought O.J. Simpson was gonna top Snow Dogs, but look at how much it made.
Made more than Medea.
It almost tripled its box. It did triple its box office,
and it costs less to make than Medea. What are they putting into the Medea movies?
What I'm saying is Snow Dogs is a better movie. It's the Medea makeup that's so expensive.
Snow Dogs X Medea.
Snow Dogs versus Medea.
Medea, a Snow Dogs Christmas. Tyler Perry's Medea in a.
Michael Bolton is in Snow Dogs. Do we need to watch Snow Dogs?
Yeah, now he just has like a bunch of like Oscar winners and everything.
It's actually just an amazing movie.
Jim Belushi has the voice of Demon. Oh,
We're watching Snow Dogs.
yeah. What? I didn't know there's a demon in the movie. Wow.
I don't remember there being a demon.
Filled with cliched dialogue,
Tiresome pratfalls,
stale. Oh my
fish
god.
out of water jokes.
Wow, they're really just bagging on Snow
I like
Dogs.
that they like kind of like bagged on it, and then they ended it with it grossed 115 million
They
worldwide.
yeah, it's like Wikipedia saying it, and then they're like looking at you, and they're like, yeah. Despite all of that,
This movie still tripled its budget.
it made, dude, a fictional sequel, Snow Dogs, with just 5
Yes.
instead of the letter 2.
Was
It was in 30 Rock.
It was a 30 Rock bit. But anyways,
Anyways,
speaking of movies, we didn't talk about this last week because I forgot about it. I went and saw Joker.
oh, yeah.
What were you?
No, I forgot that that's a movie that came out that we both
I did
watched.
too, which kind of bums me out because I'm like, wait, is Joker a forgettable movie?
No. Well, I don't think it's forgettable. I think it's like you watch it and you're like, holy crap, that was good. And then you're just like, nice. And you're just like, you're just happy with what, wow. That's a lot of, and
We're
that's
looking
never going to keep, that's not
Yeah.
just going to, anyways,
We're looking at the budget box office ratio right now.
for a lot of movies, yeah.
But
Snow Dogs made 100.
Snow Dogs made
13.
115 million worldwide.
But yeah, no. I mean, just give it. Nobody else but Joaquin could have done that. What a perfect guy. Anyway, so yeah.
What a great guy.
Yeah, no. I don't know if it's forgettable. I guess it's just more so you watch it and you're like, wow, that was great. And then you just kind of keep going on, like
Yeah.
with any good movie. Because you would remember it more if it was bad. And
You
talk
would
about
remember
it
more if it was bad.
you know?
I guess better movies are more forgettable.
Yeah, in a sense.
Yeah. But what are you thinking about all the controversy stuff around it where people are like trying to suppress this movie as much as possible?
Really?
Yeah, cuz I mean like a lot of like news outlets like CNN are saying it's like a metaphor for like everything going on right now. Like hatred being able to rise to power so quickly and whatnot.
I think it's just a movie.
It really, at the end of the day, it is
right?
just
when
a
I
movie.
watched it, I wasn't thinking about modern day times. I was
yeah,
like,
neither was
this
I.
is Gotham, and like the like fall into madness of the whole city was done really coolly.
Yeah.
Diego says I gotta watch Taxi Driver because he says it's almost the same.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because I watched it and I was like, oh, that's cool because like you see from the beginning,
Yeah.
not to spoil anything, but you see from that event that happens in the beginning that's what caused everything.
Yeah.
And then that was like the only thing that had to happen in order for it to get that bad. So it's like
Yeah.
all those people were on edge already,
Yeah.
But that thing, which was an accident as well, which is even more interesting because they thought it was malicious, but it, wasn't.
Yeah.
But anyways, the thing that happened that led to everything was a complete accident, and it led to that. So it's like obviously those people were not happy with what was happening. They're just waiting for their excuse to go crazy.
Rise up.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I hate
But
that.
so you've never seen Taxi Driver?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I watched it recently again because I saw it. I saw
Where
it.
did
when
you
I was-
watch it?
I watched it. It's on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'll watch that today then. What the heck?
Yeah. Because I watched it a long time ago, and I hadn't seen it until like last weekend, and I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. How long
Yeah.
is it? I feel like it'd be one
like-
of those longer movies.
2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but
It ain't no The Departed.
but I told it is a lot like Joker. Like Joker's very heavily inspired by it, but from like a character study standpoint.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah, because when I told my friend, I was like, because we were like looking through Netflix, and I was like, dude, Taxi Driver kind of like inspired the Joker, so it's a lot like Joker. And he was like, really, bro? And he liked how violent Joker was. And so we watched it, and he was super bummed out because it's not like that. It's not that violent until the very end.
Oh, okay. Did y'all make out during the movie?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, but then he missed the spot. Like, of course he's not gonna like.
He
didn't
missed the
watch
violence. Yeah.
So it's like it in the sense that it's a very character driven story.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been like that for 5 minutes. Your friend just baffled Diego. I think that's because it's Diego's favorite movie. One of.
His favorite movie is over there in that VHS.
It's Snow Dogs.
Snow.
that would freak me out.
Especially because I looked over earlier and it was still 2001, and I looked back over,
that is.
and it was Snow Dogs, and I went.
I like how
Good
you
cut.
knew that and I knew that, but you knew that more.
You knew that more than I did.
And I've known Diego for 20 years now. I think it's
Going on 20, yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I just loved how it was about the Joker. It was literally it was a scene by scene. He's like, when Joaquin Phoenix got hired, he is the main character. Like,
Yeah.
everybody else is literally a side character. I wouldn't even say there's a supporting actor in that movie, if I'm being honest. It didn't
Really?
seem that way.
Do you think
at
it's
least.
just Joaquin and then featured performers?
Exactly. And I think that was wonderful for a Joker movie, because you never.
Because everybody really is a featured performer in his
That
eye.
too. Yeah. Because like, he's his most important guy. And oh god, feature performer Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. We haven't talked about Josh Brolin since episode 1 when we talked about Thanos
And the V.
and the V.
That was 22 weeks ago.
That really was 22 weeks ago. We've been doing this a minute.
Yeah. And sorry, I just got mesmerized by the
Josh Brolin, by
by
Brolin.
human Thanos.
I like in the third one when he gets when Josh Brolin gets turned into a human.
Like the Shrek movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh.
He's like, I don't know how to be human.
That was part of his snap. He's like, kind of like the way y'all look.
So he goes human.
Yeah, he just doop.
But he's still like Thanos size.
He's just a big human.
He's just white.
Hey, they just ran out of like the budget, so they're like, Josh, we wrote in that you turn yourself human. We have enough SFX to make you big,
but not purple. So
you're just gonna be the first design of Thanos looked horrible.
You're just gonna be big Brolin.
I love the comparison of Josh to the first design of Thanos, because it's so drastically like oh my god.
They definitely didn't cast Josh Brolin that long ago.
Yeah, because it's just like a human. And then who does Thanos look like? He looks like an actor. Like
Josh Brolin.
Not Josh Brolin, like the ball. There's the bald actor.
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes, that's exactly.
That's
what it
exactly
looks like.
what it is.
That's what it looked. Yeah, like
that's who they got in 2012 was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And then they changed it to Brolin. That never happened. Yeah, we didn't really talk about Joker. What did you like about it? That's what I liked about it. That it was like,
I liked how real it felt, because I mean, like, even though it's a violent movie, there are definitely significantly more violent movies out there, but every death felt felt real, and that it impacted the story heavily.
There was one death that I felt like didn't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, because it was the only one that I was like, what? Why did that happen?
Why did you have to do that?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I told you the story about when we were, when we were at the theater. Did I not talk about it at all?
I don't think you talked about it at all.
Okay, well, we went there, and what's it called? When we got there was a cop car, and I never heard about anything, because I guess I don't have a lot of news outlets.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear anything, and Diego was actually like, oh yeah, that's probably for Joker. In my head, I was like, why? And then I said it, why? Because that's how thought processes and talking works.
Exactly.
And then
that's how getting answers works.
Yeah, I thought it, and then I asked why. So I asked Diego, I was like, why? And then he said, oh yeah, because there have been threats. And I was like, oh.
Why?
Yeah, I was saying. But yeah, so we went in, there was a cop standing on his phone. I was like, okay.
Playing Best Fiends.
Yeah, and then I actually got kind of nervous because I had like Sour Punch straws like tucked into my waistband. And I was like, he gonna need that handgun.
Put the Sour Punch straws down.
Okay.
I always keep my thing on me.
But it's funny because he wasn't even really paying attention to the people going into it. Because it was funny because the people in front, like the people getting the tickets, were like, for Joker? Like, you're watching Joker?
They were like,
And
I'ma
like
pray
looking
for
back at the cop, like, are you getting a read on? The cop was just like leaning back,
Dang.
cool as fuck. The cop has his gun, his hand on his
He's
gun.
just-
The gun is he's pointing a gun, and he's
you?
just like, the theater's this way. Like, oh,
you gonna go see Joker? He cocks it.
It's right over. He shoots where it. Go to that one.
You watch him kill a theater patron. You want to go see Joker still?
But yeah, so he was there, and I was like, okay, well,
Did he like the
I
movie?
feel safe. did the cop?
Did the cop like the
You
movie?
didn't watch it.
Damn.
What a nut. And then we were fine. Like me and Diego were fine until the very last guy slipped into the theater. And it was funny because we were like, okay, like Diego said, he put it as like next to us. There's a bunch of Chads with their beers and jerky,
Obviously.
reclined. Nobody's gonna shoot up a theater reclined.
Yeah, reclined.
That's just not happening. They're not gonna be like, yeah, no, that's not what's gonna happen. In the top left corner, I got worried, but then it was just like a dad figure because I got to finally see him. And I was like, okay. And then there was like a bunch of females, and I'm sorry, I don't think women have it in them to shoot up. No, women are too great.
And then the last person to walk in the
And
theater
then-
was Cuba Gooding Jr. And he
And I was
had
like-
a gun.
No, the thing with the guy in the corner though is that the guy next to me kept looking up like visibly to the guy in the corner.
He was stressed.
Like he straight up like he was sitting next to my right and he straight up would be like and like look at the like it's not like he glanced at like what I was doing. He would straight up look at the guy with like his full face and everything as if he knew him, and I was like, you don't know that
You
guy.
don't know that dude.
I thought he did. That's why I was like, oh, are they plotting? But
Are y'all about to shoot?
I was like, okay.
Sir, could you
well.
please recline your chair?
So, yeah, when he reclined it, I lost. But then, okay, so the movie's about to start. I was like, oh, there's like 10 people in here because everybody's scared to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. And then literally the lights dim and then the thing starts. And then this like shady, long-haired, greasy, like
No.
common. He literally looked like a shooter. Like
Oh no.
white, lanky, but also had like
Like
a weird like double chin thing
Yeah.
going on, and then he had long greased hair, and he just ran in and sat in front in the handicap
Absolutely
seats
not.
where you can't see him.
Absolutely not.
So you know how there's like separation, there's
Yeah.
handicap seats, and then there's that thing, and then there's the rest of the seats. We were sitting there, and we can't see the guy, and we were like, bruh.
Bruh.
Like, why did he have to come in the second before the movie started? And then I was like, come on.
Who did you run past?
And yeah, and then I was like, all right, well, if it happens, it happens today. And then like I had my escape strategy figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, super easy. I mean, if he starts shooting, I just kill him, bro. No, nah,
Bro,
but
I would just fight him.
I would just, dude. I would. Everybody in middle school when we had
Yeah.
nah, but I would just probably get up against that wall and then follow Diego to the exit.
And Brun.
And and then kill the guy. We would get him.
And then fight
Because
him.
I had my sour punch straws. Yeah.
I always kept my thing on me.
Yeah, so that happened. And then the weirdest thing is that when we left, he was not there. And me and Diego never once, and we were paying attention to the entrance. We never once saw him leave.
So
And
was
he
he a
just wasn't
ghost?
there. Dude, that never crossed my mind. Wait a second. He
Wait
could
a
have been a
second.
ghost.
That might have been a ghost.
Holy crap, you're right. Cause like he was sitting in the handicap seat, and whenever the movie ended, I was like, nope, he's gonna do it now. So I got up quickly just to get out of there. And then
Nope, he's gonna do it now.
and then I saw nobody, and I was like, yo.
Yo, it's murder. That was Tate. That was Evan Peters.
And that's how me and Diego knew that we were in the alternate timeline where we didn't get shot.
Is that the best alternate timeline though? You think?
See, I don't think so. We both agreed that I don't think it. I think the best one is when we died at Joker.
And I did this alone.
And imagine we die at Joker, and you're just like, what the heck? Like I could have been
What?
there.
I almost went.
Yeah,
But-
but
Dude, my theater was full. It was full. It was like 10 in the morning, and there was no officer.
well, yeah, because that was after the opening day. Opening day was just like
Oof.
we were in the small theater and it was empty. We were like,
Bruh.
what's going on? And then
Well, he's gonna do it now.
and then it was funny because I told Diego, I was like, you know how there's a threat on opening day that's gonna happen. It didn't happen. If I was the guy, I would just do it later in the week
Yeah.
where more people are more likely to go. Oh, because nothing happened opening day, I can go watch it now. And then boom, you got a full theater. You know, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll go ahead. Why not? Like,
I didn't like watching that thought process. You were like,
You
huh?
you know what?
You know what?
That's a great idea.
That's a solid idea.
All right, podcast over. You hear a gun cock, Jack.
Go, go, go,
I'm
go,
gonna say
go.
podcast over, and you put a gun cock sound. All right, podcast over. All right, see you later.
Wait, is it time?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
That's me leaving to.
Oh, that's you leaving.
I
To...
just like funny sound bits and giving Jack more work to do to see if he's actually listening to us. Yeah, poor guy.
Well, Jack, can you please, since after the gun cock sound, can you please redraw me in our art as dead?
Oh
And
my
you draw
God.
a complete new art. Also, I'm proud.
Jack,
of,
can you also
Jack,
just
can
give
you
him
also
so much
yeah,
stuff to do?
but like don't like settle it here. Don't like text him later. Just like, Jack, can you do
Please.
this, please?
Please and everything.
Jack, can you add in right here the September music video backwards, like from beginning to end?
Just playing the rest of the episode.
Just playing the rest of the episode on repeat.
So what were you saying?
I'm proud of our little characters because we got jobs. We're working in a restaurant.
We're moving on up.
Did you see our new
We got the
artwork?
same jobs too. We're bartenders.
Exactly.
I'm shining and you're looking at a
Cleaning.
spill.
I am looking at
Cleaning
a spill. I'm looking at a spill with
like hard eye,
Yeah.
star eyes. Yeah,
with
star eyes.
a good gaze. I'm the Joker, baby.
So
I'm Mark Hamill, baby.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was a great character study. It was on Joker. It was about him, and
It was about him and nobody else.
we can talk more in depth about it whenever it's been 2 weeks, and I don't care that people haven't watched it at that point.
And then we can spoil it,
Yeah, but no, yeah, great. Go watch it if you haven't,
please, for me
and for me.
and for me, please, dude. I got ready this morning and I realized I look like a paranormal author.
Yeah,
Who just moved into a house that's kind
Yeah.
of suspicious.
that's kind of inspiring for their next book a little bit.
But also, he's willing to put his family above his work to protect them.
yeah,
Honestly-
like, he's like, hey guys, something's wrong in this house.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just dressed as Ethan Hawke from Sinister.
Yeah, you are just as Ethan Hawke.
What are
Man.
these tapes?
We're gonna start filming the podcast, so Jack doesn't have to draw anything, and you're just gonna see what we're dressed as.
Jack, can you
It's
please
the juxtaposition?
Jack, can you please put 3 different pictures of Ethan Hawke from Sinister? One, please.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Jack.
So, here's an interesting thing to think about. I was talking about this with my buddy
Here's
yesterday.
a brain nugget. Were you also making out with your buddy?
Here's a knowledge nugget. We didn't get that far. I'm more
Oh.
timid when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like you.
I don't give it up immediately.
I make them work for it. So we were talking about it, and I was like, we were talking about somehow we started talking about time travel, and I was wondering, I was like, he was, oh, it's totally real. Like,
Really?
there's people who are, yeah, 100% you believed it, and I was like, okay, well, that's fair. Like, I'm not gonna tell you no, because like I believe in stuff like I think aliens are totally real. Who am I to know? You know, all those photos of like people, a lot of things when you see, oh, time travel, it's like he has cell phone when there's no cell phone.
He has cell
That's like
phone.
all the photo, like he has all the photos that are say this is a time travel. They just have a cell phone. There was one in a Charlie Chaplin film that I was like, oh wow, that's a film that was recorded. So that one actually I believe, but the rest of the photos, they look kind of weird. And like sometimes when you look at something long enough and you want it to be fake, it can look fake. Because sometimes real photos look photoshopped. So it's like, I don't know those, but that one was cool. But I was thinking, I was like, it's kind of like a deep quote unquote, where it's like, do you think that the future's happening right now? Or do you think that we're in the future right now? And then whenever we make that time machine, then it opens up to the future is right now, as opposed to, basically, is the future happening right now and there's a future ahead of us, or are we the future right now and it's just everything's going behind us and we're the leading time? Yeah, because I thought about that and I was like,
I think everything's behind us,
right?
Because we don't have that way to see what's ahead of us.
I couldn't see the rest. Just send that to Jack with no like context. Yeah, no. So I thought so too. I said that too.
But
And
he
then-
didn't buy it. He was like, "No, bro."
But then the question came up that if there is a time machine, then, and when we make it, then there will be a future that is happening right now
Yeah.
that we're not a part of. But uh, I blew my own mind when I said that. I was like, I guess the
Dude,
future is kind of right now, and we're just kind of
do you think you'd be able
until.
to change the future like by going into the past?
I feel like there'd be no way not to,
Really?
because even if you were just like, I teleport to a random place and there's nobody there, like your footprint just being in the grass could affect something, you know? Because sometimes
Yeah.
I know not just like on a smaller scale, because that's the butterfly effect, you know? Everybody talks about that. On a smaller scale, I do sometimes like notice small things. I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah. Like, oh, there's a crack there. And it's like, oh, what made that crack? And then that thought process could lead to, I don't know, me trying crack, just something ridiculous. Just the thought process leads to something else that I wouldn't have if I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So on that small of a scale, it's like, yeah, like this leads a thought, and then that thought may not directly lead to another thought or a big action, but you know, if that wasn't there, I wouldn't even have had that thought, you know?
Yeah.
So like I feel like small things like that, even just being in it. And really yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery,
Really, Krampus official trailer HD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I felt that, bro.
That one, yeah.
That one hit.
But yeah, no, like definitely. Cause how could it not, you know?
Yeah.
Um
I like that every movie makes up its own time travel rules and goes, no, bro,
Oh,
this is how it works.
Yeah, literally. There was one that was called there was one time travel movie. I can't remember what it was because I deleted my messages.
Because I got mad and deleted my messages.
But it was like my friend told me, or this guy that I know, he was like, yeah, it's the most accurate like time travel movie
Is
to
it-
the point where like there have been theories like made from it and blah blah blah.
Is it
blah,
Disney Channel's Minutemen?
blah. Dude, I forgot that existed.
Dude, that was my favorite movie for
it was
so
really good.
long.
Wasn't there like a black hole at the end? that
Yeah.
they jumped into,
And they
something
were
that?
like, they had to save the school.
Yeah, from being engulfed.
Yeah,
engulfed by the.
Also, I want to know what led them to jump in. They were like, you know what? We need to jump into this.
That's the only solution to this.
Also, sorry.
Ow!
Oh! But Steve McQueen's in this movie? But anyways, wait, is that actually Steve McQueen? Oh no, it's Steve R. McQueen.
Sorry,
But
didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to hype anybody up. But hold on, go back to the cast.
He's Enrique Iglesias' nephew.
That's tough. Not Jason Dolly.
God,
Yeah, Jason Dolly's in that movie. He's the leader.
what a ugly
Go
guy.
to I think it's Nicholas Brown.
What are you trying to research?
I don't know. It is. Okay, cool. I wanted to bring something up that he was in that I watched recently. Do you know anything about the Stanford prison experiment?
Yeah, that's where they had a bunch of kids be in fake jail, and some of them were guards and some of them weren't guards.
Yeah.
And then they kind of it was like a psych study.
Yeah, it was a super messed up psych study.
Yeah, because the prisoners, like, some of them were actually of bigger stature, but they claimed to think that due to all the stuff that happened, they
Yeah.
felt themselves were smaller
Yeah.
than the guards and all. It is crazy, really
Dude.
interesting.
I Harley told me about the movie, and so we watched it, and it was, and I knew nothing about it. Like, she just gave me like the premise, and so we watched it, and it was absolutely insane. I think Diego just found out that the movie Princess Protection Program exists.
You never saw that? I did
I did.
on TV once.
I watched the premiere because I have two twin sisters.
I think I did too because I have one big sister. Oh, it was 3 days before my birthday. I was busy about to turn 9.
About to
I
turn.
was 8, and in T-minus 3 days, I was gonna be 9. Oh my god.
Wait, is Steve R. McQueen in this one too?
Maybe. So
Bummer.
the Stanford experiment.
But yeah, I didn't know anything about it. She gave me a little rundown before we watched the movie, and dude, it was insane. It was
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
The things that they got from that, it makes you wonder, like, dang, this real prison.
Yeah, and then like the thing that was crazy is there's like a point where they're like comparing one of the guards to one of the prisoners, and they were like, what's different about him? What did we miss in the screening? And the guy leading the experiment, he was like, nothing's different about him. We did everything right. The thing that was different about him was a coin flip. And it basically suggested like, oh, all the horrible things that the guard is doing, the prisoner would have done in his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
If not
Damn.
worse.
Damn.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I saw that in psych in high school, and I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Because
Rolling for yawn tone.
yeah, it was just like, oh my god, like just being put in that position makes you act that way. It was kind of trippy, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyways, Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior.
Dude, Diego is just going down a absolute Disney Channel original movie rabbit hole.
You know, this is all the stuff that's gonna be on Disney Plus. Have you seen all the funny stuff that's gonna be on Disney Plus that nobody cares about?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw Shazam's gonna be on Disney Plus.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
I just saw that. It's like old ass movies that nobody even heard of. It's like
Really?
Benji, but not Benji the dog. It's like the third one or something.
Benji
It's like
3.
Let's Drop Dumbo, and it's like all these like horrible 1990 movies. There's a reason they didn't come out, you know, and they're in the vault. Are you just like the what's it called? It's like the selling point, and it's like, dude, just watch The Mandalorian and cancel your subscription.
Yeah, just
The
grind
sad
out the
part
Mandalorian.
is that you can't grind it out because they're gonna be doing it weekly.
You'll have to wait for the entire season to come out.
Buy it, and then that's it. We missed
Diego,
a
are
sequel.
you okay? Diego
Damn.
just found out that there was supposed to be a Wendy Wu sequel in early 2008, but it was canceled.
Dude, Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior.
I'm gonna be honest.
Why is every movie coming out days before my birthday?
I'm gonna
What
be
the
honest.
hell?
I loved that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Wendy
as
Wu
hell.
Homecoming Warrior
it was good.
as hell.
was
The
good.
fight choreography, good as hell.
Better than Kill Bill.
I'd say so.
100%. But yeah. So to wrap this up, I kind of just want to say a few things. About support. We need your help, guys. I'd like to see us grow a little bit more. So I urge y'all to share this with somebody. Share a previous episode. Share your favorite episode. Just get the word out. Just show people, because y'all like it. Thankfully, y'all like it. Maybe other people will like it. Just show it.
Yeah, just show it.
Just spread the love.
let people know.
Let people know. And of course, we're doing stuff we're not just asking you. Oh yeah, I'm not ending it on that. But yeah, no. Anything you need to say?
Don't put that on me.
Yeah, no, just like I wrapped it up, yeah.
Oh, I
Just
thought
any
you were
final
you were
thoughts?
making me say what.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
No, yeah, guys, just thank you for all the support. And why am I more scared of saying that than I am the other thing? Anyways, guys, that's it for us. We'll be back in the next video. I'm Nate.
LeBron's a bitch.
Whoa!
Bye.